Joey Garrity. I empower women entrepreneurs by sharing influence solutions on my show, SWE Spotlight with Joey. Hi, everyone. Welcome to SWE Spotlight with Joey. I have an incredible guest today. You know that you're in the right place if you're here, if you want to know how to build your biz influence with marketing strategies with marketing expert Dr. Terri Levine. She's fabulous. She's got so much background. She's going to be sharing with all of you so many strategies and tips. But I also want to let you all know that you can learn more about me, my products and services at joeyg113.com. I love to help people with their branding and their marketing and more. And I am a content creator and the founder of SWE Media Network and Joey G113. You can learn more about the SWE Media Network. I'll put it down here in the scroll in just a minute. But I want to talk a little bit about Dr. Terri. She is known as the business mentoring expert with a heart. Terri is one of the world's top business and marketing strategist. How much do we love that? We love top experts to come on the show. So let's bring her up from the green room. Hi, Doctor. How are you?
I am doing great. Good to be with you, Joey.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Let's jump right in. I love this share, the SWE Superstar Influence Share. After spending 5 years in corporate America, I walked out about 30 years ago and started my own coaching. And within 30 days, I had 30 clients and knew I was doing the right thing. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I had been an entrepreneur before and I felt really burnt out in corporate. And I literally said, that's it, I'm done. Walked out, just contacted literally few people for 11 days. And I had 30 clients in 30 months and knew I was doing the right thing.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a roll out the red carpet moment of just you made a decision. Was it a gut decision?
It was more, I don't fit into the corporate culture, even though they were really happy with me. And I just wanted to get back to being an entrepreneur and knew that I could help other people have successful businesses. So it was more passion than anything else.
That is so great. I know. I mean, it really makes a difference when you're doing what you love, right?
100%. Every day, waking up, love what you do what you love.
Let's talk about your book. I have this really great picture of you here, and you're holding your book, right?
That's the day I got my first copy. Yes.
I love that. I love that. Tell everyone a little bit about this book.
So I have a formula called the conversion equation. I've taught it to over 7,000 clients around the world. And several years ago, my clients said, everyone needs to read this book. So they kept saying, you have to write this as a book. Everyone needs to read this. So I did. I took 2 years to write this book, and it has tons of client case studies in it. So when you pick it up, you can go, oh, this client did that, this client did that, and just apply it. It's a formula that actually works. It's created all 8 of my multi-million-dollar businesses in totally different industries.
I love that. So you took what you're passionate about, your expertise, and you rolled it into a book.
Yeah, I mean, this is my 43rd book. However, this one is the one that I tell everyone is really my passion project.
Well, I love that because I want that's really a front seat premier share there, everyone out there. That's an amazing marketing strategy right there. Take what you know and roll it into a book. I don't think that there's a better business. Well, I will say the shows, live streaming shows, I would say number one, best business tool out there, business card. And number two, definitely be an author and have a book. How is it having all these books? How has it transformed your career? How has it helped shape your career?
Oh, it's so interesting. When I wrote my first book in 2000, I started getting booked for corporate speaking gigs. I was on NBC, CNBC, MSNBC, ABC. I was in the New York Times, Chicago Tribune. I could go on and on. So yes, it put me on the red carpet. There you go.
Right? Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I had a publisher call me and said, "I think you should write a book." And
Hmm.
I was like, "Really?" And best decision to date. But sister, there wasn't one day in my life I ever thought I'd be an author. Never. Never even crossed my mind. Right? And so we want to encourage everyone out there, marketing strategy to build your business influence. become an author and write a book, right? Put what you know into a book, make sure that it's formatted properly and that you get an amazing publisher out there, and it's professional, but also too, you can grab my book on Amazon. Um, I want to talk about your tip here because I thought your tip was so poignant. I was like, it was like so true, so true. Let's grab it. Here we go. Okay. Do business heart to heart with integrity, authenticity, and transparency. Use reverse marketing instead of sales tactics. Let's talk about that.
So I started my company, Heartrepreneur, because I want to disrupt how people do business. And we've got a movement of about 8,000 entrepreneurs right now that are not going to be dropping into your DMs, sending you pitchy emails and in your face marketing. Instead, we do business heart to heart. We don't use funnels. We don't pretend that get in for $9. No, that's no good. You need this, you need this. We're not into upselling. We're into just doing business in a very different way. And it is a way that transforms not only your business, it also makes your prospects and your clients feel very, very comfortable doing business with you.
I love that. I am such a fan of that. That's why I wanted to have you on the show. I don't like the smoke and mirrors. I actually think it hurts the industry and it hurts the marketplace. I really do.
I agree with you, Joey.
Right? I just say just be your tell people what they're getting and the price and let's move on. I mean, all these funnels and all this, it hurts your head
It
after a while.
It does, and you know what? It's on both sides because being on the receiving end, I don't like that whole process either. So the best way to do it is to get people, and the reverse marketing is where they raise their hands. So if I put something out about I'm doing a mastermind in Mexico, if you're interested, let me know. People do. And then I can talk to them versus, hey, I'm going to start messaging everyone. It's a very different philosophy and it actually grows businesses super fast and it creates a lot of ease.
I love that. That's such a spotlight share. I totally agree 1,000% because all you really have at the end of the day out there, if you want to grow your biz influence, is you need to have like, know, but be trusted. And it doesn't take long for the marketplace to stop trusting you when you buy into these ridiculous trends. I mean, they come out constantly with the new, like, smoke and mirrors. And I'm like, don't smoke and mirrors, people. Just
Yeah.
tell them you're an expert anyway. Stand in your spotlight. Be a master. Be great at what you are. You will sell. You will build. You will build faster.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it just makes doing business really fun, easy, effortless, and joyful. And that's what we're here for, right?
Yes, sister. Yes, it's so true. So, so, so true. I want to jump into a my share here around how to build biz influence with this marketing strategy. Share a show that you've been featured on once a week across your social channels. Make sure to tag the host to get into their backyard. Okay. That's why it's so lovely to have a show and be on shows, right? Because that particular person, like myself, already has a know, like, and trust. So now that I'm spotlighting you, right? It's not that a lot of people in my backyard might not know who you are, but there's going to be people that don't. And they're going to be like, oh, if Joey had her on her show, then I should pay more attention to her, right? And so I really want to encourage women entrepreneurs out there, share your shows. And they say, well, I did it a year ago. I said, I don't care if you were on a show 5 years ago. Share it and tag them. It's a way of honoring that person for taking the time of spotlighting you in the first place. And it's also a great way of showing that you have influence out in the marketplace. What do you think, sister?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't agree more. I mean, first of all, I want to get as much value in front of as many people as possible. That's why I'm in this business. And I appreciate every single host like you that I have a connection and a conversation with. So if that's a strategy that you use, I can tell you it will get you in front of other people's audiences and build your credibility. And that's what I like to do.
I know it's lovely. What is something that has surprised you on your journey?
Interesting question. How many people I've had to walk away from on my journey who just were negative, didn't believe in me, thought I was crazy for leaving corporate America, just wanted to do business in a hustle and grind way. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have a smaller circle of the right people. And that has been interesting on the journey for sure.
I think that that's such an interesting share that again, everyone out there, hear this, hear that, right? Because there will be times when you're going to have to walk away. You're going to have to walk away, as painful as it can be at times, right? Because if someone doesn't believe in you, that's cool. But if someone doesn't believe in you and keeps pushing you back, how are you supposed to build business influence that way? It's impossible. It's
Exactly.
impossible that way. So yeah, so I totally agree, sister. I totally agree. That's a beautiful share. I want to share this tip. Spotlight past and current clients by sharing their testimony of what it's like to work with you across your social media channels. Make sure to tag them so that you get in their backyard. I see a lot of people doing their testimonies on their website. I'm like, but that's hidden. You have to dig for that. I'm like, make a really cool image and do this, everyone, women entrepreneurs, once a week. It will build your business influence very quickly.
Mm.
Why do you think that this is one of my favorite tips, sister? Because I know that you get this. I know you get this.
Well, it's sharing how other people see you, and people live vicariously through other people. So if I see, wow, look at how Joey helped this person and they're giving a testimonial, and I'm also tagging you and getting in front of your audience again, kind of reminds people. It's funny, Joey, I just did this on Facebook yesterday or the day before. Just did this where I found a testimonial that a client sent me a few weeks ago. I hadn't shared it. I instantly put it out there and I also tagged the client. So does that make sense?
It does, because it's a way of honoring people.
100%.
And they'll say, and people will say to me, okay, that's a great marketing share, but I worked with this person like 3 years ago. I'm like, even better,
It
even
does.
better. Again, it tells you, I didn't forget about you. Thank
Exactly.
you. It's a
Exactly.
way of being in gratitude to others. It's a way of being in gratitude to others. What's a piece of wisdom that you could share with the audience, with women entrepreneurs out there?
So I can tell you this, and this is from, I'm also a clinical psychologist. This is from that perspective. Women and men are not the same. As much as people try to make us the same, we are
Truth.
not. We are biologically programmed differently. And women have a huge advantage. We have such high emotional IQ. So my recommendation may sound a little strange. Don't connect with as many male mentors with male energy out there. And I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying they think differently. Hang with people who are aligned, who are women, and who get you and truly have your back. That's been a big lesson for me, Joey.
Oh my God, that's such a great piece of advice. I totally agree. Men also buy differently. So
Uh-huh.
if you're learning from a male mentor and they're teaching you their male buying skills and you're selling to women, okay, this could hurt your business very quickly. Again, it's not like we don't love men. We're not saying that.
No.
And I've had male mentors in my life, it's particularly in Hollywood, that changed my life, right, for the best of ways. However, with my business is all about women entrepreneurs. So who coaches me? Women,
Yeah.
right? We have a different way that we exchange energies. We're emotional, but we also buy differently. We buy differently. Yes, I love that piece of wisdom. You're awesome. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. So appreciate you taking the time. You can learn more about Terri Levine's services and products. I'll also have it in the copies, so you can just click and go and learn more about her there as well. I appreciate you, sister. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I
Thank
appreciate you.
you. Much love. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to drop you down in the green room. Go grab a mocktail.
Okay.
Isn't she great? She's great. She is so authentic. And, people have been throwing this authenticity around a lot, but she actually walks her talk. And that is why I had to have her on the show. And she is one of the top marketing strategists out there. So definitely reach out to her and get to know her better, because she'll reach right back. I am so appreciative that you all have spent some time with us today. Join me for another episode of SWE, or Superstar Women Entrepreneur Spotlight with Joie, next Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific Coast Time, 11 a.m. East Coast Time. And until then, I always end it like this. It is your birthright as a woman entrepreneur to stand in your superstar spotlight and shine bright. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I appreciate you. Bye, everyone.